Eyes on, soldiers. Welcome to the Battlefield 6 Intel Report, your definitive home for Battlefield 6 mastery. This isn't just a guide, it's an ongoing mission log designed to keep you at the tip of the spear as the front lines evolve. In this series, we move past the surface level and dive deep into the tissue mechanics that define what it means to be an elite player in this theatre of operations. Every episode of the Intel Report is built on four fundamental pillars. First, operator specialization. We're breaking down the subclasses and perks that turn a single soldier into a force multiplier. Second, gadget utility. From defensive tech to aggressive breaching tools, we're looking at how your equipment dictates the flow of the fight. Third, map architecture. We're studying the terrain, destructibility, and the power positions that win conquest and breakthrough. And finally, squad tactics. High-level strategies that turn a group of strangers into a dominant winning unit. This is an ongoing project. As the game grows, so does our intel. Make sure you're briefed and ready for every rotation by subscribing to the series. You bring the skill, we'll bring the data. The briefing is over. Welcome, I'm Trey Rorschach, and today I've got some gameplay for you regarding a little class setup that I like to use that I think is really effective, specifically on the bigger game modes like Breakthrough and Conquest. I'm running the Assault class with the Frontliner perk set, or the training path as they call it in this, and what that does, it allows me to put a squad beacon down, and if my team spawn on me or the squad beacon, they get a adrenaline boost which allows them to take less damage from explosives, fire, things like that, so you can push objectives a little bit easier. So how would I suggest using this tactically? I would probably suggest that you pick a location just outside of the zone you're trying to capture, and you want to hide it well enough that enemies are not going to run past it and shoot it out. This will help you in so many ways. It will give boosts to your teammates for one. It'll give you boosts as well, I believe. And not only that, it gives you a flanking option. Instead of spawning on your teammates directly into a gunfight, you could spawn off to the side or spawn to the rear, and you'll be able to flank your opponents much more quickly. This is a benefit because they're going to be facing the opposite way during a gunfight, because they're going to be fighting with the other members on your squad or the other teammates on your overall team. So the squad beacon is super useful. There is a bit of a mixed feel about it being on the Assault class because it used to be on the Recon class, but in my opinion it seems more logical for it to be on the Assault class because you're gonna be using the movement perks of the Assault class to get around these flags and take the flags. Assault and Support are the ones that are going to be hopping on these flags and defending these flags, so it's beneficial for you to be able to spawn close even if your teammates aren't on the flag, for example. Another thing I'm running with this class is the underslung grenade launcher, or the grenade launcher, because I haven't got it attached to my assault rifle. I run this just purely for destruction. You can blow cover to pieces, you can open up parts of the wall to reveal the enemies who are camped in a building. You could bring the building down on the enemies if the building structures are already weakened. So this gives you a bit of a mixed feel for taking flags. Sometimes you want to keep the walls up and use them for cover yourself. Little pro tip here, as you've seen, I ran out of ammo, so I picked up a supply bag, or someone's supply. I throw the supply bag down, I restock, and I use all the utility. Now, you can even use this time to revive players, and then you can switch straight back to your class and continue exactly what you were doing. So there's another pro tip in this little clip-it. Couple of other things I want to go through is the power positions on this map specifically, I have trouble with that word, I do apologize, but this map, you want to be keeping B and C flag as much as possible. This is where the majority of players are going to hunker down, hide, and as you can see, you can literally drive the jeeps and the 50 cal armored vehicles straight through the center of these buildings, running people down. It's a bit crazy. I do enjoy the map. I do think the outer skirts of the map are not utilized as much because the snipers can't see in these buildings, so they're only picking people off who are running to and from, so it makes things a little more difficult. Speaking of recon players, I do have a bit of advice for anyone who wants to play recon, and that's don't hang too far back or up in the mountainsides. You're gonna need to push up just behind your teammates, just behind your squad, and provide that overwatch through your scope or through any of your tagging equipment. The motion sensor is one of the most powerful tools in the game, if I'm honest with you. If you manage to push up on a flag and get that inner flag, you will get loads of points without even having to do anything. And not only that, it helps your team tremendously because they're going to know exactly where all the players are flowing from, so they can just catch them in a bottleneck. Now, I do have a recon gameplay on my YouTube channel, so please go watch that, because I do move through the map very well. I get a lot of captures for a recon player. The gameplay does show you how to utilize movement while being a recon player without, you know, having to quick scope absolutely everybody, because that's just impossible for players like me who are just above an average skill set. So stick around to the end of the video, guys, because I'm going to utilize the squad beacon very, very well in this clip and the next clip. So keep an eye on that and you'll kind of understand what I mean about power positions for your squad beacon. You can be very, very tricky with them. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Please like and subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you in the next video.
I'm bleeding out! Medic! Frag out! Fuck! I'm bleeding out! Medic!
Grab the spare ammo!
I need a fucking medic! Medic! I need a medic! Need a medic! I need a medic!